Hello dear viewers, you are most welcome to this English class, and here I am Reza, Senior English Teacher of BAF Shaheen College, Dhaka. So in the last class we learnt about transformation of sentence. Very preliminary class there, right? But and we came to know about what is transformation of sentence, and we also came to know that transformation means changing the structure or forms of sentences but without changing the meaning, right? So there are three types of sentences we have seen: simple, complex and compound. And we have also known about the structures of them, and just I want to give you a feedback about that, because just to remind you, the complex sentence. What is a complex sentence? A sentence that has one principal clause and one subordinate clause. And what is compound sentence? The sentence which has two or more principal clauses. And what is simple sentence? The sentence which has one subject and one finite verb. Okay, so today we will just go to the depth of the lesson, and we will just learn about how to transform from one sentence to another. About the transformation, I must say that complex, if we want to make a complex sentence into a compound one, then we have to change the conjunctions. If we want to make the simple sentence from complex and compound, then we will change one subject, or we will reduce one subject and one finite verb from complex and compound, just to make it simple. Okay, as he was ill, he could not attend the class. And you see, this is a complex sentence. Why? Because as he was ill, this is a subordinate clause, and he could not attend the class, this is a principal clause. Okay, so if we want to make it compound, then in place of as, we will use another conjunction, that is and or so. Then we can write down, he was ill, so he could not attend the class, or he was ill and he could not attend the class. Okay, and just to make it simple, then what should we do? We have to use a prepositional phrase there, because of. So write down, because of his being ill, he could not attend the class, or in place of being ill, we can just write down illness. So because of his illness, he could not attend the class. Because of his illness, he could not attend the class. This is a simple sentence. Why? Because this sentence has one subject, he, and another verb, finite verb, that could not attend. Since the boy studied regularly, he passed in the exam. So in this case, we can write down, first to make it compound, the boy studied hard and passed in the exam. But just to make a simple sentence, then we will write down, because of his studying hard, he passed in the exam. Okay, first rule is that if there is as, since and because in complex sentence, just to make it compound, we will use and or so, and just to make it simple, we will use because of. But mind it, after because of, we will make one finite verb, non-finite. Okay, so in this way we can make simple, complex and compound.